The final chat before the final round table starts. What are the players discussing and who is on limited time? Let's listen in.
Is anybody
So
buying it or no?
what's up?
Nobody's buying that, are they?
No, no. So the story he went in, actually both him and Caleb were basically defending one another when we first started. Daniel, I was just letting Brad know how Caleb and Brandon kind of started the like conversation. So yeah, your name definitely did get thrown out.
Yeah, you guys know it's not me, obviously. So, yeah.
Yeah, so some of the things that are being brought up, Brad, is that you're under the radar. You haven't really gotten much votes. I'm gonna be very transparent with you, so that you know going into the roundtable
Sure.
what's being said.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the discussion that's happening now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there,
Um,
I guess there's still doubt about like earlier in the game when it was you and Tina, or more of on Tina's side coming after you, and you were able to kind of like slither your way out of there.
Sure.
That came up.
Yeah, I mean, again, if you look at who's bringing my name up, then we know they're traitors, right? So I think that's where we're at. So, because you guys obviously know I'm not. So that's interesting, though. I feel like I was getting set up for that earlier today. I think I talked to one of y'all about that. So, yeah.
so Caleb, I did want to ask you a question since Brad is here. Um,
Mhm.
Regarding the conversations that you, Brandon, and Jonathan had, did any of you guys reach out to Brad in regards to what you three talked about?
I know. I reached out to Brad. I haven't gotten a chance to tell him what a conversation that Jonathan, Brandon, and I had. I did reach out to Brad. I don't know if Brandon and Jonathan ever did, but I
The
did reach
last,
out to Brad.
the last thing Jonathan
Earlier.
told me was that he thought that Caleb, he thought you and Brandon were traitors. That's what he told me. So I don't know.
So
Jonathan told you that?
the reason why I asked that question, Brad, is because both Caleb and Brandon are letting us know that they did speak to Jonathan, and Jonathan was actually sussing you as well.
That's, I mean, I can't show you the messages, but that's just not true. So,
Okay.
I mean, I understand why now that Jonathan's gone, they would do that. I mean, it makes sense, but it's not true.
Okay.
I do have to say, Caleb, that Jonathan did say that it might be you two, you and Brandon. So I don't know if he
That's what he told me.
was, yeah, no, he told me the same thing. Yeah. And
Hmm.
it was, and me, Victoria can correlate this too, because me, after Patrice left, me, Jonathan, Victoria made a group chat because we realized that people were in a bunch of group chats, and they said the same thing that they might think it's you and that Patrice was right.
Hmm.
Yeah. Just giving you a heads up. That's that's the information
Oh
that,
yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it.
you know. If you do, don't mind me asking, Caleb, if you guys think it's not you, what are your theories about like because they haven't really killed many people. It's like been what, two or three people. What are
Hmm.
your theories about like recruitments? Because obviously Jonathan just died, so like there is somebody here. Do you think that like after Melissa left there was recruitment? Do you think Stick was one? Like what are you guys what are you thinking happened with the with how many traders there are left?
Now I don't know if Stick was one after she left and stuff, but
He told us she wasn't. I was trying to explain that to you today, like in the messages, but he said, after he said Stick is faithful, he goes, "Oh, I gave you a little game information there." Like he told us she was faithful.
well, he wouldn't let us know that though until like finale though. That's like the thing though, Brad.
No, he said that. No, he said I gave you a little information there. Like he said that when he was explaining it. 'Cause he wasn't going to tell us, and then he told us when we did the whole thing because he made a point about it. Anyway, it's fine, dude. It's not me. I think it is Brandon. I don't know if it's you or not. It's not me, but y'all
It's
do what
not
you
me,
want.
dude. I'm telling you.
What's that?
It's not me, dude. I'm telling you.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I've had a conversation with you earlier, and we've agreed it's not one of us.
yeah, but they just told me you're saying my name, so and that's fine, but it's not me.
Well, your name was mentioned by everybody because you were late to the Zoom,
Yeah.
but they're still suspicious it could be other people. If I'm going to be honest, Daniel's the only name that has not been mentioned at all throughout this game.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm got so suspicious of him.
Yeah, it could be. I don't think so, but it could be. Hey, I'm gonna go to that other room just because it's everybody. You want to go over there?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Phil. You rescued me. It was gonna be awkward in there. I was
Just
literally just saying to Phil, I'm like, oh, thank you. You rescued me, as it was gonna
I
be awkward.
know. Just us and Phil.
Yes. Yeah, definitely Brad needs to be brought up.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad you're telling me this.
Multiple, like missing multiple Zooms for more than an hour
Yeah.
when he's seen the message
Yeah.
and throwing votes, sticking on me for the last 2 weeks, like defending a lousy faithful Patrice
Yeah.
last week. Like, that's either a traitorous move or another lousy faithful
Yeah.
move.
Did you have any conversations with Patrice, like private conversations?
Barely, like, we did, but barely. Like, I barely spoke to him because I mainly kept to the people who I trusted the
Yeah.
most,
Yeah.
which was Jonathan, Caleb.
Right.
Me and Caleb have been together since day one.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no surprise there.
Pre-day one. Hell, we've
Yeah.
been together since day one of our gaming together.
Is that how you met Caleb through gaming?
Yeah, through
Oh,
orgs.
nice.
And me and him are already discussing making our own because there are too many toxic people out there
Yes.
who are trying to cancel culture me
Oh,
and a bunch of other people that I like
that is so sad.
for things that I've accidentally said in the past
Right.
and that I've fully apologized
Oh,
for. Like, I've accidentally called people the N-word by mistake
oh, I'm
when I
sorry.
was upset. I have taken full responsibility. I've acknowledged what I did. I've apologized.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's not it. They're still pissed off about my past crimes and whatnot.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brandon.
So, like, I, they've, it's gotten to the point where I'm full on blacklisted, banned from
Oh,
Facebook groups, banned from certain people, banned from Discord servers. Like,
oh,
it's crazy.
that's too bad.
And they've literally started making posters of me. Hang on, let's see if I can find one.
Yeah, please show me.
Don't pull it up
Um,
though, please. Don't.
Oh,
Yeah, we're recording, so I don't
oh,
want that
oh,
up there.
oh, thank
okay,
you.
yeah, no, never mind then. I'll send it to you after.
Okay.
But yeah, like they've
So,
literally,
so tell me, so this round table is going to be critical
yeah,
because I'm sure you know. I
no one's
feel
revealing.
exactly, and I feel like tonight's round table is going to be you, Caleb, and Brad, based on what I'm hearing. So,
Well, I'll just basically tell them I've explained myself for the last 2 weeks. I know I fucked up last week's vote, but I felt Patrice was really either a traitor or a lousy ass faithful, and
yeah,
turned out to be a lousy ass faithful. And two, the Melissa vote, I've explained last week. I had more at the time, more dirt, like more suspicion on Victoria than I did on Melissa.
right.
So that's why I then, but after me and Victoria spoke and I totally understood, I gave her information on where she needed to be speaking up a bit more.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, like, but I did clock one of the traitors.
yeah. So
Like,
Brandon, when Patrice brought up that comment and said he was in a room with you and he caught you saying, "Oh, I got them good," or something like that.
I don't
What was
get
he
that.
talking about?
I don't know, honestly.
Hmm.
I have no idea. Like, I did not say a thing about like that. I've not said a thing like that.
See, he was telling us he wasn't sure if maybe you were just alone in the room and speaking out loud to yourself or speaking to someone that maybe was moved to another room. But he was adamant that you said, I got them good. And I'll be honest with you, I think that's what got a lot of people to vote for you that night.
Probably.
Yeah.
And also, I'm wishing that power that I had, I'm I just want to clarify, Phil, if I had not used my power that night, would it still be valid for tonight?
Up until tonight, it would have until you
So I
used it.
could have
Yeah.
played it tonight
But it's gone.
if I had not played it. Okay.
So, sorry, what power? You had seer power?
The super shield.
I
The
see.
shield where I was safe from banishment and murder.
Interesting.
This
Okay.
way here, I was safe last round, guaranteed into final seven. I could have played my super shield tonight,
Right.
guaranteed into the finale. That's
Okay.
where I frigged up.
Right.
Because I was thinking, I'm like, after I spoke up and I thought I was going to get a lot of votes, that's why I'm like, ooh, play your power.
Right.
But I should have kept it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell, I didn't even expect that many votes last night.
Right.
I didn't expect it to become that close. But I totally understand your vote last round. But yeah,
Well, for me, it was just like a lot of outside voices telling me
yeah.
which way they thought I should vote.
But yeah, this round, Brad's my main priority because he's either lousy and not trying to help us,
Yeah.
or he's a traitor and been playing the best game as a traitor.
Right.
Because he's literally gone from week one receiving 3 votes
Yep.
and almost 4 votes if I had arrived to being not a single vote until tonight.
Yep.
Because I'm already locking in my vote. That's how confident. Like, I don't need any swaying. I already know my vote
I
going
appreciate
into
that.
tonight.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to hear what he has to say, though.
Yeah, it will. Should we join the kitchen table to see what they're saying? They could be talking about us, so
Oh boy, here we go.
let's go.
Hello.
So Victoria, and you know what? That thing I was mentioning, um, Anthony was actually in a chat with me when Jonathan and I were discussing that, and Jonathan did think that it was possible that Phil was basically confirming that Stick was a faithful, but the question we were asked wasn't what her role was. It was what was the role she wrote down.
Yeah.
So,
So
and
do so if Stig, I guess Brandon being a traitor works whether or not Stig was a traitor or not in
it
terms of
does
the logistics.
because here's my thinking, Victoria. So
I just have
when
to, I got moved, thank God, because it got really awkward in there right now.
when Patrice and Caleb came back into the game, if Stick wasn't a faithful and the only traitors in the game were Melissa and Brandon, I could see Melissa and Brandon arguing on who to bring in as a recruitment because I know Melissa and Patrice were close. So I could see her trying to fight to get Patrice in there. but
Because I
instead
thought
it
he's
wasn't
bringing my name
Patrice.
up yet again.
It was Caleb, you know? So that could be a possibility.
Brandon, do you
Just as
feel
I thought he was bringing my name up yet again for a third straight week.